Hey everybody, it's Jose Luis Morales with Remax and the Morales Group. I wanted to do a quick video because I just spoke with someone over the phone and they mentioned to me that they were considering buying an investment property as a rental. And he said that it's a thought that he's had in over a year and he hasn't really pulled the trigger on anything. My recommendation for anybody looking to buy any investment property or even a primary residence is to meet with a mortgage professional first. A mortgage professional is going to take a look at your situation. They're going to take a look at how much income, how much debt you have, and they're going to provide you with options either for a primary residence. They're going to let you know how much you qualify. If you don't qualify, they're going to let you know what you need to do to qualify. If you're taking a look at an investment property, they're going to let you know how much you would qualify for a single family residence, how much you would qualify for a duplex, how much you would qualify for a triplex, how much you would qualify for a fourplex. They would provide you with the numbers, and then they would also let you know the numbers. So what I always recommend is that as soon as the thought enters your mind about buying an investment property or a primary residence, is that you meet with a mortgage professional up to a year in advance. Now, the reason I recommend up to a year in advance is that sometimes we may want to do something, but we don't know what we have to do to be able to purchase something. So for example, like unless we actually have a map or a direction that we're heading in, we don't know what we have to do. So a lot of the time people wait until they're actually think they're ready to meet with a mortgage professional as opposed to way before. So what I always do is I always meet with a mortgage professional up to a year in advance, and I ask them questions. I say, hey, what would I have to do to qualify for a property? How much would my payment be? How much down payment would I need? What would my interest rate be like? And then this way, over the next year, if I don't qualify at that point, they would tell me what I have to do, and over the next year I would work on those items. But at least this way I have a clear picture of what I need to do to be able to qualify for that investment property. In addition to that, by knowing what you have to do or by meeting with a mortgage professional up to a year in advance, you're prepared. So let's say that you meet with a mortgage professional today and they say, yes, you qualify. The benefits of that is that investment properties, the good ones, don't come on the market every single day. I mean, they come on the market rarely, and when they do, they go really fast. So my recommendation is be ready or know what you have to do to be ready. That way, when that good opportunity comes on the marketplace, you're ready to pull the trigger and you're not having to gather all your information and get everything together and possibly miss out on that good opportunity, because the good opportunities in the marketplace, they last a day, sometimes they last 2 days, sometimes they last 3. They're slim, meaning they don't come on the market every day, and they go really fast. So that would be my recommendation. In addition to that, one thing that I do, so let's say that I just closed on an investment property. I own 3 of them. So let's say that I just closed on one of them. My next conversation as I close that transaction with my lender is, what do I have to do to be able to purchase the next property? Every single time, no matter what it is, I always know what my options are. And that's one of the best things to be able to do. Just know what your options are. There's no commitment. I'm not asking you to meet with me. I'm telling you, meet with a mortgage professional. And then they will tell you, my mortgage professional told me, now you own 4 residential properties. After you own 4, now you have to do a minimum of 25% down payment, and I need a certain amount of reserves. So now if I come across a good opportunity that I think that would cash flow or it would be good for my investment portfolio, then I know what to do to pull the trigger and I know what is required of me. But unless you meet with a mortgage professional, then you don't really have a roadmap. My dad always told me growing up that the ability to be able to borrow money at a low interest rate for assets is one of the biggest benefits of living in this country. So he told me that by being able to do that, you can really grow your wealth. I mean, think about it this way. I mean, if you can borrow money at 4% for 30 years fixed, I mean, who wouldn't want to do that? And the only way to be able to do that is to be able to understand the loan process, meet with a mortgage professional, make a mortgage professional your best friend, because they're the key to be able to get loans from the banks, and they're the key to being able to qualify So I think that I've got a couple of questions. I think that Jeff Cologne said, what do I need to have to find me a rental with 18% return on investment? You just have to be ready, Jeff. So what I would propose is that, I don't know if your area offers this, Jeff, because I think that your area is pretty high in price. My area has homes in the 200s, 300s, 400,000. Like one of the transactions that I'm involved right now, I acquired a single family residence in Oxnard at 275. So in order for you to be able to get an 18% cash return on investment, you may have to go to other areas. Some of the other areas may not be the greatest areas, maybe not where you live, but just somewhere with a really high rental market, or somebody with high rent and lower purchase prices. That would be my recommendation to get a higher 18% return on investment on a property. So this is Jose Luis Morales. I work with Remax, the real estate company. If you have any additional questions, feel free to reach out to us. Phone number is 805-228-4672. Sam Chia, I know that you got a pretty good investment a couple years back. So Jose Morales, Remax, the real estate company, 805-228-4672. Make it a great day. Bye.